Hello, good news. Today I was actually at the gym for a few hours, so trying to set up some spacing and cleaning, and so we're planning to open June 1 unless they tell us no. So we're gonna be ready in the event they stick to that and allow us to open. So the end isn't hopefully in sight. All right, so today I'm just gonna do some kind of overuse of different muscle groups. So the first series we're gonna do is reverse lunges, and then we're gonna follow it right up with squats. And then we're gonna do push-ups and follow them right up with chest fly. And we're gonna keep switching between those two groups for 4 rounds. We have a couple other rounds in mind as well, but what you're gonna need for the workout is a chair or chairs. So what you'll be using those for are possibly squats, possibly your push-ups on an elevated surface, and also maybe some single arm rows that we do later. You're gonna need 1 dumbbell for single arm rows, maybe squats or anything else you wanna load. So 1 heavier dumbbell, if you have it. So I guess anywhere from 10 to 30. And that's really it. So we're not gonna use a lot of equipment today. So maybe a chair or 2 and 1 kind of medium to heavier weight. Oh, and a band. If you have a looped band, great. If you don't, you can tie any band around your legs. That'll come later. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna assume you're a little bit warm, but we're gonna reverse lunge. So if you're not too warm, maybe pause it and do a little bit of walking or some kind of, we can do, let's just do this a little bit together. So let's hinge forward until we feel a stretch in our hamstrings. Nice flat back, so not here. And then let's come up and squeeze, open up our hips. I sat more today than I normally do, so maybe I should do this. Really squeeze those glutes. Hinge forward, see if you can get a little bit deeper. Let's inch those feet slightly closer. I'll face you, okay? Hinge, and come up and squeeze. So really squeeze. Hinge with a little bit closer feet. Don't round, makes it way easier. A little pop, kind of like an arch here. A little pop of your butt, come up. We're gonna get into those hamstrings a little bit later too. And down, last one. And up. Okay, so like I said, reverse lunge and squats are first. I'm not gonna use weight the first round for me. I pulled something in my foot a little bit, so, but you're more than welcome to use whatever load you might want. So let's start with the right foot forward, okay? We're gonna step our left back. Oh, sorry, we're doing sets of 12, by the way. Okay, come straight down. We'll get a little stretch in that hip flexor, and then up and together. Oh, you can't see too much of me, sorry. Okay, 11 more. Step back, down, inhale. Good. Inhale down. We have 6 left. If you want to go along a wall for stability or use the back of a chair, do that. Last 2. Working up through that right leg. Time. Good. We're gonna go directly to your left. Foot forward, reverse lunge. Okay? So back. This is where my foot hurts a little bit. Down. Good. Inhale on the back and down. Exhale up and together. Man, my foot hurts. Keep going. Three left. And time. Okay, squat. I am gonna hold a weight for this. it's up to you, okay? So 12 regular or standard stance squats, okay? Weights optional. Down 2, up 2, go. Just graze it if you're using a seat. You don't need to use a seat. If you are sitting, don't rock, none of this. Last 2. And time. Good. Okay, we're gonna do our push-ups and band chest fly, okay? Then we'll come back to their lunges and squats, giving our legs a little break. So do your best, 12 push-ups. You can do the floor, a little bit elevated surface, the wall, countertop, anything in between. Okay, so count your own 12. Tight core, down 2, up 2, and go. Inhale down, exhale up. Tight, tight core. Don't let those hips sag. And time. Well, that wasn't that easy. All right, then, I don't know if I mentioned that you need a band, I apologize, but you need a band. Okay, we're gonna chest fly, so we're gonna really work that chest in a double set here. Okay, so you're hugging a tree, maybe not the heaviest band you have, or back up a little bit for 12, go. Back 2 till you feel a little stretch. I'll come back in here. Good. Keep those shoulder blades retracted. Even when you come forward, don't round out too much. Big inhale. Good. Back 2. Squeeze 2. Right about that chest level. Last 2. And last one. Good. All right, back to reverse lunges. I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I'm gonna keep it weightless for me. Like I said, I have a little foot issue going on. But you're welcome to hold a light weight or weights if you like it balanced. All right, so 12 each leg. We're gonna go right foot forward first. Okay, inhale as you step back and down. Back, down. Really work up through that right glute, hamstring. Good. Try to get a nice full range of motion. Control it down just as much as up. Don't just drop. 5 left. Last 2. Last one. Good. All right, I'm gonna turn my little workout thing on. Left foot is forward. I'm gonna hang on just to protect my foot a little. All right, left foot forward, stepping back with right for 12. Weight is your choice. Back, control the down. Work up and together through that left glute now. Inhale down. Last one. All right, squats. 12 reps. Standard width for feet. Okay, hinging back at the hips and then knees follow for 12 reps. And go. Good. Three left. Last one. Good. Okay. Push-ups. Whatever surface you start at, don't feel like you have to finish. If the quality isn't there, you can always pick a little higher surface. But get 12 on your own count, okay? And down 2 and up 2, go. Don't reach with your neck. Don't let your hips dip. Oh, that gets hard. Finish up your 12. All right, and then make your way to the band for your chest flies. Really set those shoulder blades back and down. Stagger your feet slightly forward leaning, okay? Inhale now and then exhale. Good. Squeeze through that chest. Doing double duty on the chest. Think about squeezing your chest here. Maybe stop just short. Good, last 4. And last one. Good. All right, shake that off, get a drink. I haven't decided if we're doing, I was thinking of doing 4 sets, but I don't know. All right, regroup. Back to reverse lunges. Right foot forward. You choose the weight that you prefer. Body weight on up. All right, here we go. Back, down, dig. Control down, control up or work up. Squeeze that glute, 4 left. Last one. Good. All right. Left foot forward, 12 on this side. And go. Back, down, squeeze that left glute, 4 left. Last 2. And last one. All right. If reverse lunges totally don't agree with some part of your body, knee or hip, you can go with a step up as an option. All right, squats, 12. By now you know the deal. All right, inhale down, nice tight core on the way up when you exhale. Sit into those glutes. Good. Get slow in and out of that transition. 3 more. Tight core. And time. All right, last push-ups. What we're gonna do for our 4th round is just squats and just flies. So this is our last push-up. 12. Pick your surface, count your own, okay? Make them as good as you can form-wise. All right, and go. Squeeze that chest. Don't let your hips dip. If they start to, don't go quite as deep. All right, so finish those up. And then chest fly. For 12. All right, so stagger. Drop those shoulders, shoulder blades back and down. And exhale as you squeeze, go. Bring that core in. Good. Chest is still out. 5 left. Core is in. Two more. And last. Good. All right, so as I said right before we started that, this 4th round is just gonna be squats for 12, chest fly for 12. All right, and then we're moving onward. So, if you had a weight or want a weight, pick it up. Okay, 12 down to up to normal width feet, go. Really tight core, use those glutes. Five left. Last one coming up. Good. Okay. We're right over to your last chest fly. All right. Walk it out. For 12, ready, and go. Use this back motion to kind of open them up a little, and then just barely getting into that stretch. Last 4. Last one. Good. All right. We're going to move on to, oh, this kind of stinks now that I think about it, but we'll try it. A banded, where did I put my band? Squat. So band above your knees. Well, I apologize. I had one. Let me grab it. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna just put this on above your knees. Not really sure about this, to be sure honest with you. Let's just do one set of these just to really activate our external hips, and then I'm going to switch it up to sumo squats just to get the inner thighs a little bit, and it'll work better with what our upper body superset is. But to activate these, so we make sure they do their job on a sumo squat to keep our knees apart. Okay. When you're sitting here, you should feel like if you have your feet normal, like you're going to do a squat, and you were to let go, the band would pull your knees in. So you have to be resisting something here. All right, so 12 squats. Keep those knees apart. We'll finish with these later, but right now we're just doing one set of the squats and of the walks. Last 6. Knees, keep that resistance. Last one. Good. All right, find yourself a little space. We're gonna do 6 each way. Sorry, 12 each way. So we're gonna go 6, 6, 6, 6 to get up to 12. Okay, and go. Just kind of stay squatted. A little squatted. 5, 6, and back. Toes neutral. Around the room, and 6 each way. 6. And come back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. All right, for now, let's take that off. Okay, we got those glute medii activated. All right, we're gonna do single arm row, right, left, and then a band pull. And then we're gonna sumo squat on the off. So first things first, I'm gonna use my left arm, okay? So my right knee and hand will go on either a chair or whatever you have similar, and we're gonna row for 12. Nice and steady, focusing on behind that left shoulder blade. Tight through that left oblique. On the exhale, good. Six left, control it both ways. One more. Good. All right, I'm gonna flip, you can flip. Man, my heart rate's kind of high. Okay. Right arm is working. Nice flat back. Okay, pinch those shoulder blades a little bit, even though I don't mean shrug your shoulders, but the lower part of your shoulder blade. Okay, go. Really exhale. Good. Feel it in that right oblique or core. 2 more. Good. All right, so we're gonna row. I'm gonna select, if you have the option, my little bit more difficult band. All right, just a nice thumb up row. You can either stagger or keep them together. Just, you don't want to lean back at your low back. Okay, so 12 of these at an appropriate resistance. Go. Don't round on the way forward. Good. Think about what you're working. That's between those shoulder blades without raising shoulders towards your ears. Two more. And time. Okay, so now like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna just sumo squat. just, I like to go a little bit off the corner of a chair. Okay, I'm gonna hold a load. Just because we're not doubling up on this set, I'm gonna do 20 reps. Slid that in there. Okay. Toes are more 45 degrees, and you're really using that glute medius to not let the knee do that. That can't happen. Keep it retracted on the way down. Okay? Down 2, up 2 for 20. Go. Keep those knees retracted, good. Don't crank your knees or your feet too far. Just kind of wider. You should feel the inner thigh. Left. Were your legs sore from that? Did you do that squat workout the other day that I put up? Mine were. 6 left. Last one. Good. Okay. Back to our road. So, left arm first if you did what I did last time. 12 reps. Okay. Nice retracted shoulder blades there, and go. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. More. Keep that back flat. One more. Good. Remember when you're doing these, definitely have a decently snug grip on the dumbbell, but you don't have to spend a lot of energy squeezing it with your hands, with your fingers. Okay, 12 on the other side. Retract a little bit, go. Tight core. Last 2. Good. Right to that band row, standing band row. Staggered feet are nice, kind of wide base. Slight forward lean at your hips. Okay. For 12, let's pull. Good, all about control. 5 left. Not too tight of hands. Last one. Good. All right, sumo squat. Anywhere from body weight to weight of your choice. 20. Big inhale down, tight core exhale up, and go. Get into those inner thighs, almost like you're sliding your feet together on the way up, your heels. Don't let knees cave in toward the center. 10 left. Last 3, this is a lot. Last one. Good. All right, this is the last set of the single arm rows. Okay, get ready in that first arm. You can change weight, lighter or heavier, obviously, right? Let's retract, focus on that left shoulder blade or whatever arm is moving, and go. Don't grip too tightly. Good. 6 left. How's that posture in your low back? Not rounded, I hope. 2 more. Good. All right. Let's go other side. The last set of 12. Okay, nice flat back. Your weight's kind of through that heel of the foot that's on the ground, and go. Focus on that back. Squeaky chair, sorry. Last 4. Last one. Good. Okay, you know the drill, band row. I'm gonna stagger this time, I think. And go. Keep those shoulders down, away from your ears. If I'm staggered, my weight's on my forward foot, not my back foot. I don't really like stagger. Oh, here you do. Last 5. One more. Good. Whew. Okay. So, sumo squat. We're going to take these down now to 15. So we're going to do 15 more of these. And then we're going to do, actually we'll just do 12 to keep it even. So 12 of these, 12 just band rows for your back, and then another 12 sumo, okay? Then we're moving on to completely different for our final set. All right, here we go. For, what did I say, 12? Go. Control both ways, don't plop down, I just kind of did. Four left. And time. Weight down. Okay, our last 12 standing rows, thumb up, thumbs up. Okay, got it. 12, here we go. Left. One more, give it a good pinch back there. Good. All right, 12 sumos, we're done. Our final set's just gonna be single leg deadlifts, which aren't horrible, and then planks, so here we go. For 12 sumos. And go. Almost slide that floor together. Last one. Okay. Now, we've done this before. I think I'm gonna face kind of away from you maybe. All right, so we're gonna do this without weight. Single leg RDL. Let me just slide my chairs away here. You could use your chair. I like this is a counter stool, something a little higher, just to, I don't know, just feels like it's at the right level. Okay, so we're gonna move, whatever side your support is on, you're gonna move the inside leg back. And remember, it's kind of gonna come straight back, as opposed to kind of coming behind you, right? Let's do a set without weight, and then we can add weight if you want to this outside / straight leg, okay? So let's go down. Didn't we do this before actually? Put the chair or whatever in front of you. I'm gonna do this. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I just really want us to be successful with this movement. Okay, so shoulder blades back and down. You're gonna go down, 2, and bend. Sorry, I bent too much, but keep this leg pretty straight. Notice how you can't see much of my left hip because it's down, okay? I have a little weight, but mostly this is to keep me squared up rather than reaching too much with one hand, okay? Now on the way up, I'm gonna fire right through here, okay? So down to it, as soon as you hit your hands on the stool or chair, you just start bending your elbows, okay? Until you get a stretch in that hamstring. So everyone's gonna be a little different, okay? Down, 2, some of you are gonna be tight here. Some of you are gonna go a little lower. And then tighten this to come up. Okay, take 2 counts. Down, you can even think about coming to your forearms, and then up. Down, straight back, drop that left hip or whatever hip is moving, up. Really get into that hamstring. Almost straight leg, not quite locked out though. Down, 2, squeeze, 2. It's almost like you're sliding that stationary foot on the floor toward you or back as you come up. 3 more. Down, 2, up, down. Keep everything square, up, and 1 more. Drop that hip. Good. So hopefully you feel that in your stationary foot, hamstring, and lower glute. All right. Shoulder blades back and down. Let's do other leg. Okay, straight back with your moving leg. And then just help yourself control down until you feel hamstring. Bend the knee a little, kind of sit into it, and then fire that up. I'm gonna turn. Okay. I don't want you like this on the chair. So I'm keeping really, I don't want to say arched, but my normal S curve. I'm not excessively arching. Sorry. This takes a little more space. So now if you see this on me, that means I'm tipping my hip up. I want that down. I'm gonna face you. Sort of. There. Okay, I don't really have one shoulder higher than the other or one hip. I'm taking my full 2 counts to get down, kind of sit into it. I'm in my left heel and 2 counts up. Be really mindful of getting into that hamstring. Almost slide that foot towards you, that heel towards you. Imagine that. Do a little mental check of that hip when you get down here. We have 4 left. Down, 2. Good. You should not feel low back. You should not feel nothing. So sometimes nothing comes from going fast. Last 2. And last one. Good. Okay. Plank. can plank on chairs. I have a pillow. Plank on the floor, but it's a 1 minute plank, okay? If you start feeling low back, tighten it up. If that doesn't work, oh, whoo, sweat in my eye, that really stung. And time to take a break, okay? Really, really tight through that back, okay? On your forearms and go. Nice tight core. Big, slow inhale, and then slow exhale. Inhale, expand those sides. Really pull that lower abdominal in at the end of that exhale. Wait. 25 seconds. You can always elect to do this on an elevated surface rather than the floor. Five seconds. And time. Good. I might do elevated surface to keep it out of my eyes. My sweat. All right. So single leg deadlifts again. They're called single leg RDLs sometimes for Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna hold a weight just to show you how that would go. It's a little bit harder to keep your shoulders square. I only have a 20 pounder, so I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I'm still gonna kind of aim for my normal surface here. Down. You don't have to have a weight. Nice flat back. Drop your hip. Oops, this hip. Should feel that left or whatever leg is stationary. Hamstring. 4 more. Weights in that stationary heel. Pull it toward you. Down, control. Drop hip. 2 more. And last. Good. Okay. Switch to your other leg. Hand. Weight or no weight. Go. Okay, and then down. Check that hip. Fire through that glute and hamstring. 10 more. Good, last 4. Tip, tip. Last 2. And last one. Good. Those are confusing, tough sometimes, but don't worry, we'll get them when we come back to the gym. Either way. Oh, goody, here comes a plank. Remember, you can go to an elevated arm, a bench, a chair, whatever. If this is too much or you're feeling too much shoulder. All right, here we go, a minute, go. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Big inhales. Pull up that core. You're pulling it in just like when you're doing a little crunch activation, but now you're fighting gravity. Take breaks if you need to, but try to, you don't want it in your low back. 20 seconds. Ten. Squeeze it, core, and time. Now I'm getting to where I feel more shoulders, so I might do my last one on a little bit elevated surface, see if that's better. All right, sweaty. Okay, so last single leg deadlift. It's totally up to you if you want to weight, no weight, or lighter weight, okay? Just keep practicing these. They're kind of the golden ticket for getting at your hamstrings. So sometimes at some point it will be worth it, right? I guess I'll do this one first. All right, I'm gonna use a weight again. If you do use a weight, the weight stays pretty much by the side of your leg. It doesn't really come out, okay? That would be harder on your back. I'm gonna actually do this way, so I can be consistent with which leg's working. All right, so first things first, shoulder blades back and down. I'm working my left leg, and so the weight's in my left arm, hand, okay? Keep that retraction as you bend, go. Down, this is hard. Guys, I'm a mess. It's these long legs of mine. Just kidding. Down, 2, squeeze my butt. See where this weight is? It's really not way out in front of me. I'm keeping it retracted in that shoulder blade. Good. I'm going down until I feel a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Down, 2, now come up for 2, not fast, up, 2, down, 2, not faster, up, 2, 3 left, down, 2, up, 2, use that hamstring up, 1 more, down, 2, up, 2, good. Other way, last time. Okay, shoulder blades back and down. If you have a weight, keep it along that leg. Here we go. For 12. Down. Good. Down. 2 till you feel a hamstring stretch. Up. 2. Fire that hamstring and glute. Down, 2, up, 2, good. This is 7, down, and up, good. Drop that left or whatever, moving hip. Last 3, down, up, down, 2, up, and last one, down, up. Okay, last plank. I'm gonna do a little elevated. Okay, for 1 minute. Let you catch your breath just a little if you need to. All right, here we go. Go. Really tighten that core. Shoulders should be over elbows. That's halfway. Hang in there if you can. 15 seconds. Time. Well, that was awesome. Okay. Good job. All I wanted to do at the very end is a little band walking, like I promised, and I don't really like to go back on promises, but I might, oh, here it is. Above your knees, just a couple rounds, just to make sure we're maintaining that glute medius, okay? So I'm gonna show you from the side just a little bit. You're gonna hop into that butt versus somehow having your knees forward and your butt tucked. So you want butt back, shoulders up, or arched back. Okay. So we're gonna go 8-8, 8-8, take a break. Go, 8, 7, 6. Keep those toes neutral. 4, come back. Good. 8 and 8 again. 8, 7, 6, 2. Come back. 4, 3, 2. Take a break. We're just going to do a standing cobra. So for our back. So start with your palms forward, thumbs forward. Knuckles out, turn your thumbs back, palms out, and hold. You're pressing your shoulders down and squeezing your shoulder blades back. Ten seconds. Don't stop squeezing between those shoulder blades and tummy. And time. Okay, 8-8, 8-8. One more cobra, and we're done. Okay, sit back. Okay, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just go. 8, 7, pop your butt. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 8, 7, 6, 5. No toe out. 4, 3, 2, time. Let it down. Okay. Cobra. So start with your palms on your sides, but then thumbs forward. But now you're gonna externally rotate your shoulder and hold. Just match what I'm doing. Palms out, thumbs back. Tall neck. Just holding between those shoulder blades and a little tricep. Seconds. And time. Okay. If you still have your band attached, a nice stretch, you know this, but won't it be nice to get back to having some TRX? All right, walk out. Use your band for this though. Just enough to get into that chest. Stand tall and let's just hold. Take some deep breaths. Let the band do the work. Opening up that chest, front of shoulder. You don't want it to be a lot or where you start to tingle or burn. Hang in there for 10 seconds. And time. All right. one to do is your hip flexors. I'm gonna use my trusty bar stool or counter stool. Okay, so I'll step back. Okay, remember the key to this is I'm kind of in a runner stretch now, but from a runner stretch, I wanna tuck. I wanna engage this glute and cause it to tuck my pelvis a little bit. Okay, optionally, I can raise that arm of the leg that's back. But I really want to feel it in the front of this hip, not as much down my quad. So if you feel it in your quad, bring that back leg a little closer and really try to do that tucking. It's okay if you feel it in your quad, but definitely you want to make sure you feel it here too. Make sure, put your hand here, make sure that glute is tight. You can even kind of almost look up and lean up and get kind of that stretch that way without even raising your hand. Seconds. See if you can even sink into it a little bit more. Glute squeezed. And time. Do your best to hold that 30 seconds. Sometimes it seems like forever. Okay, last one, other side. So step it back. Does that have to be a gigantic step? So far I just stepped. I'm on my back toe. Now I'm gonna do the all important tuck. So I almost have a vertical line from my hip to my knee. Reach up if that feels good, or just kind of make sure that glute is squeezed. You can even do this more upright if you want to. It's all about that squeeze. Feeling it right here. Holding, 15 more seconds. You can sink into it a little bit. You can raise, you can lean away. Mine are pretty tight. You can open a little bit if you want. Whatever kind of feels good to you. 5 seconds. And time. Good. Shut your calves, your inner thighs, your hamstrings. Might need a little bit, excuse me, but the rest can kind of be on your own. Good seeing you, kind of. I'll keep you posted on the opening. Let's hope it's June 1. Don't worry, I'll keep us as safe as I possibly can. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.